Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a GW Tiger. It's a Tier 9 German SPG. This one's located on the north spawn of Steppes, and it's under the command of 73north. Now that is the top gun. I can tell that because it doesn't have a muzzle brake at the end. If it had the muzzle brake, that would make it 17cm. Instead, this is the whopping 21cm howitzer. But the only problem is it only carries 15 rounds. So it's very short on ammo. The name Greta actually is the name of 73north's mother-in-law, who sadly died of cancer. So yes, that's where the significance comes from. Okay, he's loaded, ready to go. Now this howitzer is capable of doing 900 alpha, 53mm of pen, 11.4 meters on the blast radius, between 12.5 and 30 seconds of stun. There you go, 31 seconds of stun. He's got a target. A Bisonte C45 has turned up at the south end on the west side of the map. And there's a Chieftain prototype there as well. And he's the first one to suffer the damage from the gun. It was only splash, but it's still significant. And the guy is starting to take damage from the his team, our teammates, who are up the other end of this strait. Oh, look at this! They're all lining up to get hit now. Standard reload, 40.27 seconds, rounds out. It lands short, and only the Bisonte actually takes some stun, but we are getting stun assist off it, so at least there's some benefit there. Now, if they all form up in a line again, we can maximize the damage that from the shells we fire. Okay, almost ready to go again. He's lined it up. Rounds out. Well, the Chrysler took the big hit, but the Contender also took some damage. Only 83 hit points on the Contender, but the Chrysler took 358. And stun assist is starting to appear. It's well worth having the top gun on the GW Tiger. Rounds out again. Oh! Well, there goes the Chrysler GF. These tanks, if they stay together like this, they're going to get wiped out one by one as he switches targets. Here we go. Perfectly lined up. Rounds out. Well, it hit the Bisonte and did most damage to that guy for 351, 125 the Contender. But there was stun assist all the same. Almost ready to go again. And I think this time round the Contender is going to be the one that goes. Yes, he did. Low hit points. In fact, it looks like the enemy have now decided it's just too dangerous to be on that corner. And they are now rerouting around this rock here. 705 is the one that's probably going to take the hit next time. Rounds out. Well, that actually hit the other side of the 705. We aimed at one side, it went to the other. Unfortunately, that T-54E1 was just too low on hit points to hold back so many tanks. The good news is the XM57 is very low on hit points now, and he could be the next target to die. Rounds out. Direct hit and a wipeout. That's 3 kills now for 73 North. Okay, 252U's in sight. Reduces him to a one-shot for our teammates. And the Gonkovitska takes him out. We're 3 over the enemy at the moment. There's a Bisonte on this corner, and there he is. And he's holding back our guys. But it's just one tank. And if we can get around through the side, he'll be out the game just like that. Okay, we're loaded, but we've got a bit of a reticle blur there. A little blip as the gun lined up. And we got the stun assist because the guy got taken out immediately by our T-34. There's only 4 enemies remaining. A Skoda T50, a Strib 1030, a G-Saw, and a GW Tiger. And we can see the G-Saw. He's dashed for cover. I think he was hoping to try and get up the slope, but you can't get up the slope there, just there. It looks like he's trying to defend the cap area, in which case he'll get further up the slope towards the top. No, we can't see him, but there he is. Okay, launch a shell there. Yes! Splash him! So now there's only 2 remaining. The Strip just got taken out. So the last enemy tank is their GW Tiger. And as far as we know, he's somewhere up at the back of the map behind the rock face there. There he is. Now can we get a shot in? Well, we've got the time. Rounds out. And it is a direct hit, but we lose the Gonkovitska to a shotgun. And that's the end of the game. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for 73 North in the GW Tiger. He managed to get a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. In fact, he got 5, 1 short of getting a top gun, and 1/3 of the enemy team. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 14 in that game. His win rate was 4,162, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he didn't get the highest damage in the game because that went to the Gonkovitska. Unfortunately, he got taken out by the enemy GW Tiger just at the last minute, and he got shotgunned with a big 21cm round, and that was the end of his game. But he's still got a large amount of hit points because he got 3,885. And in second place, we got 73 North with 3,130. And in third place, well, that goes by 1 hit point to the C54E1 on our team, who got 2,914, just beating the Bisonte C45 on the enemy team, who had 2,913. When it came to kills, yes, 73 North got those. 5 kills. 3 kills went to the Lynx 6x6, 2 kills went to the Gonkovitska, and also to the Scorpion G on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, it's the Gonkoviska who actually beats him on this occasion. He got 1,225, whereas 73north got 1,061. So he got the top on just one of the columns, and the Gonkoviska got the top on 2. He fired 13 rounds, so he still had 2 rounds spare at the end of the game, but he killed the last enemy with his 13th round. He got 6 direct hits on the enemy, 1 penetrating shot, which I suspect was the GW Tiger on the enemy team. We can just check that to be absolutely certain. Yes, it was. That one penetrated through the side armor and took him out. If we look at the rest of the details, we can see he's got 19 splashes, mostly down to the fact that those tanks were lined up alongside each other, so they were all getting hit by the rounds he was pumping in. 3,130 hit points of damage. He got 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 5 killed, and 1,176 stun assists, or 15 stuns. On a premium count, he actually made 18,542 credits from that game, and he got 25 bonds, and he also picked up 3,183 experience points out of the game as well. So a very good game. Ace tanker, 4,162 on win 8, which is strong, and of course a large amount of stun out of it. Hope you enjoyed that battle. If you did, please give this video a like, and thank you for watching.